Pinpoint Weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Welcome back. Good evening, everyone. I'm Anthony Carter, in for Chief Meteorologist Matt Jordan. Hope you all had a great Thursday, but don't worry, the weekend is here. Friday is just in a few hours. Let's take a quick look at our weather headlines. Start to see some increasing clouds across our region tonight. Now, what this means is that we'll start to see different conditions based on where you live. So we'll see snow likely at least Friday night for our east valleys, mostly in the Lakeview, Paisley area, and just higher elevations also in certain parts in the west. But for most of us in lower elevations, we are going to see a chance of rain, especially in the West Cascades. But the good news with all this rainy conditions, especially from this past week, drought conditions have improved a lot. We'll get into that in just a bit, but certainly good news there. Now, I did want to turn quick attention to the current visibility. We're down to 3 miles over in the Lakeview area, so just something to keep in mind if you are traveling in Lakeview, that it may be very hard to see out there. Let's take a quick look at our almanac. Today's high about close to the average of 56, overnight low also close to the average there at 37, but kind of a different situation over at Klamath Falls. Today's high certainly well cooler compared to the average of 52. Overnight low in the teens compared to the average of 26. Now, looking at our pinpoint forecast, skipping over to Friday, it's kind of interesting. So we got to the left side of your screen, we got very heavy rainfall for the coast. A little bit for our west side valleys. We actually got a break. We got much more sunshine there. And then for our east side, a lot more cloudy. But then as the evening goes on, or as the afternoon goes on, I should say, we start to see that really shift a little bit more east to the point where start to see much more heavy rainfall for our west side valleys, mix of snow showers, a little bit up north, pushing in towards Douglas County, as well as over in Northern California. And then to our east, that's when we start to get a break of the clouds, start to get a lot more sunshine, mostly in the Lakeview area, partly cloudy over in Klamath Falls. But then as the evening goes on there, that's when it becomes a lot more widespread. So sunshine moves, a lot more cloudy. Then we start to see much more snow over in Klamath Falls, push it into Lakeview as well. Same situation in Northern California. But by 8 p.m., that's when we start to get a break in shower activity over in Jackson County. Also will likely see some spotty showers for the coast. Now, looking at our drought monitor updated as of today, check that out. For much of Jackson County, we're down to moderate looking at the drought, but same situation for our east, still in extreme drought, for Lakeview. Same situation, Klamath Falls, and severe. But good news is that the recent rain and snow that we got certainly helped drought conditions, and that's certainly very favorable news, especially coming out of fire season. Now tonight for the coast, overnight lows were in the low 40s, mostly cloudy, patchy fog a little bit later on. Our highs expected to be in the upper 40s, low 50s. Rain likely tomorrow for the coast, also some breezy conditions there. In our west side valley, starting to see some increasing clouds, overnight lows ranging into the 30s. Highs expected to be into the upper 40s, low 50s. Mostly cloudy tomorrow. Chance of rain is likely a little bit later on Friday. And then in our east side valleys, mostly cloudy except below freezing. We're seeing temperatures in the teens, 14 over in Christmas Valley. But tomorrow, mostly cloudy, snow likely a little bit later on, but our temperatures are ranging to the 30s and in the 40s, 41 the high over in Klamath Falls. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast first for the Rogue Valley. Looking at mostly 50s across this week, except start to see cloudy conditions on your Friday, chance of rain a little bit later on, partly cloudy on your Saturday. Then we start to just see sunshine from Sunday all the way through next Wednesday. Our overnight lows are in the 20s and in the 30s. In the Klamath Basin, partly cloudy from Friday through Sunday, temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Overnight lows ranging into the teens. We're looking at 15 to 20. In Northern California, partly cloudy on your Friday, high of 49. Temperatures staying within the upper 40s. Overnight lows ranging into the 30s to upper 20s and in the 30s. And for the coast, rain Friday, high of 54. Chance of showers Saturday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Overnight lows in the 30s and in the 40s.